It's gonna be the 6th podcast. I took a little break. Didn't upload last week. We're back again. Anything to share first?
No, it's been a fast. Week's going by pretty fast, but yeah, no news from me.
Fine. Let's just get into the first question then. The first question of the day: was there ever a moment in your life where you wish you did things differently?
Was there ever a moment?
Oh yeah, we got some jerk chicken right here. No, right? That's what I'm thinking too. Cause like, you don't really want to regret things in life, you know. That's one thing you don't want to do. But I was thinking, you know, recently, like, because I haven't graduated high school right now. In Ontario, you need 30 credits to graduate. I have 26, right? So I haven't graduated just yet. And I was thinking, you know, that was kind of stupid. Like, why didn't I graduate just yet? When I think about it, you know, like, at the time, like, circumstances were really different. And I was just like, I was just thinking about it. And I was like, you know, but, like, that was still kind of stupid. You could have still graduated. But, you know, like, in the moment, definitely didn't seem like something I wanted to do.
So you actually regret not graduating?
No. I don't regret it. Because one thing I did know at the time, and I still do think this, I don't really want to go through the system and follow, like, what everyone else is doing, you know? I want to create something, you know?
Mm-hmm. You could be like inspiration.
Yeah, because everyone goes to school, does school and everything, just because everyone else is doing it, you know? That's what everyone's doing, you know?
And it's mandatory.
Some weird stuff, man.
I don't think there's ever a time in my life that, like, I wish I did something differently. If I'm not where I want to be in life, it's because I didn't do something differently. You know what I mean?
If you didn't get what you wanted, it's because you didn't do something, like, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, but see, the thing is, in this situation, you'll never know. Like, and you could have never known.
Exactly. That's why I don't think, like, I should have done anything differently or anything.
Yeah. Like, for me, for example, like, you know, a lot of people are probably thinking, you know, this guy's stupid. Why didn't he just go to school, you know? You could, like, never know, like, what the outcome will be until you try it out, you know?
Drop out of school right before graduating, guys. That's the lesson he's giving. No, what's the lesson you actually want to give to everyone?
I got you. For any younger viewers out there watching, I want you to know that education is important. School is different from education, but school does educate you in some ways. So school is definitely not a bad thing, but don't settle for mediocrity, meaning doing what everyone else is doing just because everyone else is doing it. Follow your dreams and passions. You only get one life. Might as well live it responsibly. Yeah, that's what I got for the younger kids out there.
That was great. All right, next question.
One of my goals in life, actually, is to be on TED Talk. So I think this is preparing me right now, you know? You think they'll allow bubble tea on stage?
I think you'll probably get it requested.
Second question of the day. Do you believe in breaks in a relationship?
Do I believe in breaks in a relationship?
Yeah, like taking a break from the other person.
Yeah?
Yeah? All right, fine. Now I'm going to fire off. No, I don't believe in breaks, right? If you're taking a break, I feel like it's just another term for break up. Like, for example, like, you know, what's the purpose of the break? Is it because you're tired of the other person?
I don't know. It depends what you do on the break. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, that's another thing. Like, yeah, what does this break entail? Like, why are you? Yeah. Like, are you allowed to go talk to other people on this break? Are you?
Because that's like a breakup in a way.
Yeah. Like, honestly, like I honestly think a break is just a
lighthearted way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, it's not like you just don't want to say a breakup. You know, you just want to say we're breaking up. But a break is pretty much that, you know? Like, I think I can only think of one scenario where a break might be okay. And that's if maybe the other person's like really clingy and, like, you know, they have to be with you 24/7 and, you know, you just want some space, you know, because you're being smothered, then, you know, tell them. And I don't even think a break is what you need to do. I think what you need to do is talk to them and tell them, you know, I need some space. If I could just get, you know, like a little bit of space, you know.
What about if you guys just aren't seeing eye to eye, you know?
Right.
You don't want to break up, though, but you know, you need a break, you know? You got...
Well, see, I don't think you want to, like, structure it as, like, a break. I don't think you want to, like, say a break.
Mm-hmm. No.
You just want to say, like, you know, like, can we not talk about, like, you know, can we, like, do something else, get our mind off what we're currently, you know, arguing about. Because if you guys see it's not going anywhere, your arguments, and you're still arguing, then, you know, just do something else. Or,
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. But a break, in my opinion, is just, like, another term for a breakup.
This is good. This is good.
And this next question is good. Third question of the day is for you. This one's for you. And I guess for any guy out there watching. How would you meet your girlfriend's dad? I'm giving you a scenario, right?
Yeah. Give me a scenario.
I'm gonna give you a scenario. So, how you're meeting him is call your girl. You guys are gonna go on a date, but you're going to her house to pick her up for the date. Her dad's, making sure she's all right. Seeing who's coming on a date. So when you enter the house, go get to the front door and pick her up. You're gonna have a short conversation with her dad right there. Here, you want to reenact it? I'll be the dad.
I don't want to do this.
I'm gonna be that.
All right.
How are you, son?
I didn't want you get to knock on the door. I'm good, thank you very much. How are you this evening?
Not too bad, fine young gentleman. Where are you taking my daughter today?
Oh, she didn't tell you. We're actually going to the aquarium, the Ripley's Aquarium in Toronto.
Ripley's Aquarium.
Yes, to look at some fish. She's a big fan of aquatics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never heard of one.
She never told you that?
Are you sure you're going to Ripley's Aquarium?
Yes. Yes, sir.
I'll take your word for a maggot, but when are you gonna be back?
I'll have her back by 9:30.
Not 9:30. I want her back by 7. No later.
Sir,
keep your hands on my daughter.
On the GW.
No, but for real though, they're gonna be like, I mean, there's some dads out there that's gonna be like hostile towards you, kind of, or passive aggressive.
Yeah, I think. I think I would just hug it,
Mm-hmm.
like I would just have to, obviously.
But you definitely don't want to like seem like weak,
Yeah, maybe they're testing you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, if you can't handle this, you can't protect my daughter,
So it's a lose-lose.
No, you gotta fight back maturely though. If they say like, have my daughter back by 7, you say, sir, the movie doesn't finish until 9. We're ready. We're gonna watch the whole movie, or Ripley's Aquarium. The sightseeing. It's a tour, and the tour stops at 8:30. There's traffic by then, I have to get home 30 minutes. It's gonna take me 30 minutes, 9. Respectfully,
You'd be like, oh, forget it. Forget it. She's not leaving the house.
Oh, I think the best way to handle it is just tell me you can come. Just tell me you can come, man. All right. That'll put him at ease,
No. What you do is you highball it. It's like selling. You can't go with your first offer.
Yeah, exactly. He's always gonna try and
So you say 11. You say 11. That's absurd. Yeah, you're right. Make it 9, and he'll be happy with that. If you start with 9, he's gonna say 8.
No, you can't go back too easily. You can't just go from 11 and say 9. He'll be like, no.
No, yeah, okay.
7.
I'll be like, what would you suggest? 11. What would you suggest?
Yeah, that'll be good. And then he'll he won't go all the way down to 7.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
he'll say something lower than 11. That's what most likely he'll say. Mm-hmm. And I'll be like, okay, how does 9 sound? I can have her back by 9.
Right?
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I'd say handle that confrontation pretty well, actually.
Yeah, not too bad. Mm. Yeah. Pause off, buddy. Pause off, my daughter. This kind of leads into the fourth question. Fourth question of the day. Should the guy pay for the first date?
I think it all depends if like you made the plans for the date or if it was like a joint collaboration thing on, like if you just met this person and you're making the plans, you're the one trying to make it happen and everything. Yeah. I think it like not that you have to, but I think it's the more courteous thing to do to actually pay for the plans that you made,
Definitely. Because I remember like every single time I used to hear this question until recently, I would think, what do you mean the guy should pay for the first date? Like everyone should pay for their share, Mm-hmm. Just hold your own weight. Obviously, you can pay, if you're the guy, you can to like do a nice gesture. But like in no way should it be mandatory, right? Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. And I do think that to some extent still. But I remember I asked this question to Jaden. He's from the second podcast. He was in the second podcast. I asked it to Jaden, and he said he said pretty much what you were saying. You know, like if you talk to the girl and you're saying, you know, you're arranging the date and you ask them on the date, they're not really expecting to pay, kind of thing.
Exactly.
Right? So, you know, you should pay that. At least if you're not gonna discuss if you're not gonna discuss payments before you get there, then you should probably just pay that. But at the same time, you know, there's another person said this, right? If they start ordering like the most expensive thing on the menu, like what are you doing at that point, you know? Like at that point, like they start ordering, like you guys go to like, I don't know, like like an expensive.
If you go to a fancy restaurant, you should just be prepared.
Yeah,
you should be prepared for the worst.
Definitely
you should hope for the best and be prepared for the worst.
So they start ordering appetizers. And the appetizers, you know, a nice cocktail and a good, like the most expensive dinner there. And they don't even finish the plate.
I was gonna say they better at least finish the plate.
They don't even finish the plate. What are you doing?
I would have to pay.
You'd have to pay.
Yeah. Would you?
Would I pay?
Yeah.
It'd be hard, man, because, like, you know, that's kind of like abusing. That's abusing at that point. It kind of depends on the person, right? Like, if, honestly, during the dinner, like, you know, as she's ordering, like, an appetizer and, like, maybe, like, a cocktail or something, you know, and just racking up the price, I'm going to probably be like, oh, yeah, so you got that covered. You know, like at some point, like, through the day, like, you know, like, if it's, like, too much, I'm just going to be like, yeah, this is just, you know.
Or would you have like a set limit of like how much you're willing to spend on it? Honestly,
you know,
like I'm saying this.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, go ahead.
I'm saying this, but I would have a hard time paying for someone I just met.
Right? But at the same time, like if I take you on a date, like I'd probably just pay for it, honestly. Mm-hmm. But like, that's just abusing the kind generosity that someone shows towards you. If you're gonna like order like an appetizer and a cocktail, and just knowing that they're gonna pay for it, everything, and a dessert too, probably. Like, if your bill exceeds $50, then you definitely abused. Like, okay, like I'm talking about like $50 for like a modest place, right? Like not like a really like expensive place.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know, then you really abused it. And we got some tips for the guys, right? We got some. So listen up. This is some secret information. I didn't know about these, but there's some tricks out there, right? These girls, they be using these tricks, right? So if they say they forgot their wallet at home, I mean, there's a chance they forgot it at home, but at the same time, there's also another chance that they probably don't want to pay for the meal, and they don't have their money. Who else is gonna pay? You're gonna pay. It's for the guys. Also, right before the bell, if they are getting up to use the washroom. If they're getting up to use the washroom right before the bell, you're probably not going to see them come back until the bill is already paid. All right? So
I wonder if anyone has like
watch out for those.
A story of this happening to them.
100%. I probably don't know anyone, but like,
do you?
Do I have one? No.
Something's happened.
No. Could happen to anyone.
Yeah.
So remember,
be careful.
Say they forgot their wallet. No. Apple Pay. She got her phone. If they have to use the washroom, hold it. Hold it until the bill gets here. We're moving on to the next question. This food is really good, by the way.
This is really good.
Next question. If you're doing something with your significant other / partner, and you're not real, and it's something they like, and you're not really enjoying it, are you gonna pretend to enjoy it?
No.
No?
My girl knows I would never pretend to enjoy something she doesn't like, because then what's going to happen is when you do it the next time, you're going to have to pretend again. So it's better to just not pretend the first time.
Right? Okay. Would you at least try to enjoy it? You know, like if it's a movie, like maybe it's a horror movie, and I know you don't like horror movies, are you going to at least try and like enjoy the movie?
No.
You're going to accept it's, you know, it's just not a movie I like?
I'm just gonna watch it.
Remember, this is something she really likes, you know. Mm-hmm. Well, I do got a little more specific scenario, right? So basically, you go to her house, right? She has a dinner prepared, or you know, maybe she made it. She made the food. Let's say she made the food. Yeah, you're eating, and she's asking, you know, how's the food? You know, she really tried to make that. food good, for you.
Okay, see, that's a scenario where I have to pretend that I like it. Have to.
Right?
But I don't know. If you know me personally, then I don't do good with like foods that I don't like. You'll be able to visibly see.
A lot of times when I'm eating a food for the first time, well, first of all, I'll give them a disclaimer. I probably won't like this. Don't take it to heart. Probably won't like it though. Then I eat it, and it actually doesn't taste that bad. I'm like, it's okay. And then like, oh, you don't like it. I'm like, no, it's okay. Oh, you don't like it. I'm just like, you're gonna pretend to like it.
Yeah, I'd have to.
She's gonna cook for you again. Make it the same thing bad. What are you gonna do? Pretend again?
If she cooked it, I have to pretend to like it.
They're gonna cook it again though, and you're not gonna like it.
Yeah, but I'll still pretend to like it
again. Damn, how many times before? How many times before you're like, I've had enough?
I think at some point my body will just get immune to the bad taste. I will actually, be able to eat it fine.
Do you guys think you should pretend to like it and suffer, or should just tell them, this is terrible?
I think anyone would agree with me that if your significant other cooks for you, you're gonna pretend to like it.
No, honestly, in that case, in that scenario, in the specific scenario, I'd probably make sure I be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like if it's someone's mom, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, that was amazing. Even if I didn't like it, maybe I'm feeding it to the dog like under the table or something. I'm feeding it to the dog. But if it's my significant other, then I'm gonna be like, nah, that was not good. Like you definitely need to work on your
seasoning.
Yeah, you gotta do something different. If it's actually bad, because I'm not eating that again. There's some scenarios where you can't spare someone's feelings, and that's not a scenario where your feelings should be spared either. You should just admit that, own up that you're not a good
If they
chef.
ask for the honest feedback, you give them the honest feedback. If they don't ask for any feedback, and you decide to tell them that it tastes bad.
Well, I know some people that will take a bite, but I can't eat this. We can't eat this. That is that
would probably be me too.
Rude. That's kind of rude. I'm not even doing it to be mean. Like if someone is not good at something, you should help them. You should tell them because they gotta get better and they want to get better too. And that's someone I actually want to help get better.
I wouldn't pretend that it's amazing. I would just pretend that I can eat it.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't okay, no. If you can eat it, then eat it. But
exactly,
terrible to the point where you can't eat.
If it's that terrible, then yeah, I just wouldn't be able to eat it. Yo, this is good. I think we've said that. Can we get a "this is good" counter going up on the screen?
I'll definitely try and do that. If I remember, I'll definitely try and do that. Yeah, let's talk about some downtown stories, right? So we go to this place called 5 and 10. Is that downtown? Sure, we'll just call it downtown. We go to a place called 5 and 10, Dundas in here, Ontario, right? It's not a real place. I swear to God, it's not a real place. Every single time we go there, there's at least 5 different stories I could tell you. And we don't even stay there that long. We stay there for 1 to 2 hours max. And there's at least 5 different stories. The last time we went, the most recent time, this one guy, we were walking out of a hair salon, right? Because we just got our hair done. Got my hair done again today. And this guy comes up to us and he's like, he sees we're going to looking for something to eat, right? And he has a food truck, a Jamaican food truck. And this guy's talking to us he's talking so fast, I can't even understand a word he's saying. Guy had a whole food truck though. And he sees us looking for some food, comes up to us, then shows us his food truck and everything. And then another guy who's trying to sell me some ice wine.
Ice wine in the back of his car.
Ice wine in the back of his car.
In the back of his car at the back of the plaza. Oh, God. 5 and 10 is just different.
It's not a real place.
What about that other, the guy the homeless guy? The homeless guy that worked at Scatterbush.
Yeah, some guy hustled me for $10. This guy comes up to us. He says he needs $5 for a clipper. He's looking for a job. He just wants to clip his beard and everything. I'm like,
is that what he said?
Yeah, something like that. I don't think he started like that, but I don't know if this...
Oh, yeah, he did see that because the Scatterbush said that his beard was... the manager said his beard was unsightly,
like that, right?
Or something?
I don't know. So I was like, I got a little bit of change on me. I'll give you $5, whatever. I'm not really... when it comes to, giving money to people, I feel like I'm kind of blessed, I don't have a lot of money, but, if there's someone out there that could possibly be homeless or doesn't have any money, I have no problem giving $5, whatever. But like you told a decently convincing story. On top of that, I was just trying to go. I honestly didn't want to stay there any longer. And then so he got the $5 from me, and I don't remember what his reasoning was for like a next $5. But I'm like, you know what, man, just take it. I'm done. I just gave him another $5 and left. So he hustled me for $10, maybe, I don't know, or maybe he actually was going for a job and got hired. Hopefully,
didn't you use your phone to call someone?
Oh yeah, I used my phone to call someone too.
This guy was a master hustler. Yeah, that's like their 9 to 5 down there. 5
real close to him though. I stayed real close to him when he was my phone.
Yeah.
This stuff is amazing. Thank you all for tuning into this podcast. We do appreciate it. And be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notification so you don't miss the next podcast we upload. And we upload them every Sunday just for your information. Thank you guys all for staying till the end of this video. Catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.